guys, it's Rose here and I'm back with another video. I'm making this video today because lately I've been getting the question, how did you change your curl pattern? What did you do to transition? I just keep getting questions like that, so I'm here today to basically give you guys a talk through. This is a talk through video basically of how I would say altered my curls. I think it's more safe to say that. So I'm really just here today to address that in this video and let you guys know everything that I did during the whole like transitioning process. No, I never had a perm or anything, but my hair was like very close to looking like a perm. Like my curl pattern was just so loose. And so I'm gonna tell you guys everything that I did to basically get my hair to how it looks today, because this is not how it looked. Like my hair right now was nothing like it was just what, 7 or 8 months ago. And there is a reason for that. Like I didn't just wake up with different textured hair, you know what I mean? Like it was a process. So obviously everyone's born with different hair textures, curl patterns, all of that. And when it comes to curl typing, everyone usually has more than one curl pattern in their hair, so it's always hard for me to say like, you know, what kind of curl pattern I have, because I have multiple curl patterns in my hair. But I will say over this past year and even going on longer than that, the range of my hair texture and my curl pattern has changed. So whereas I was more geared towards the 3A, 3B area, now I'm going a little bit higher to 3C, 4A, and there's a reason for that. I'm just gonna be sharing with you guys my reasons. This is what helped my hair. Just a disclaimer, I'm not a hairstylist, I'm not a professional, but if something works for my hair, I feel the need to basically share it with you guys, because it's a possibility that it could work for your hair too. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not saying, oh, do this and it's guaranteed 100%. Like, no, this isn't a commercial. Honestly, guys, this is me keeping it real with you. Like, I'm just gonna tell you what I did and get it to how it looks today versus how it looked months ago. And I will insert pictures right here. So one of the things that I did to really alter my curl pattern was getting trimmed. And I know that it can be a touchy topic, or, you know, that's just not something everyone wants to do. Like we don't wake up saying, oh, I'm trying to trim my hair, like let's get it, where's the scissors? But then at the same time, it's like a satisfying feeling, because after you trim your hair, I just feel, well, me speaking personally, I can't speak for everyone, but after I trim my hair, I just feel better about my hair. Like I feel like it's just more clean cut and it's just healthier. So once I realized that, that's really when I became more comfortable with trimming my hair and making it a normal thing versus just waiting as long as I can to trim it. Because the longer you wait to trim it, like if you let months and months and months and months and months go by without trimming your hair, and then you just finally trim it, the damage could possibly already be done. So you might as well just go with the regular cycle, however often you trim your hair. If it's every 1 to 2 months, every 2 to 3 months, anywhere around that range is fine. But once it gets to like 6, 7, 8 months, it's like, girl, you're past due of a trimming visit, okay? Like for real. Another thing is deep conditioning, and I swear by deep conditioning, honestly and truly, I feel like that's the main thing that changed my curls, because once I started deep conditioning every week, that's really where I feel like I got the most results, because I never used to deep condition like that. I kind of just made it like an afterthought type of thing, or when I had time type of thing. But when I started making it a routine, that's when my curls just started getting thicker. Like my curl pattern just started to tighten up more, you know, and you could just really tell the difference like in my hair. And honestly, like the change and the shift in my hair was a quick process when it came to deep conditioning. Like before I even started doing all the other stuff that I was doing, deep conditioning in itself made a difference. So I will recommend deep conditioning your hair. Another thing that I made sure of is to use less hair dye. I used to be like hair dye crazy. I don't know why, but I used to be really big on color. If you haven't seen the video on my page where I take you through my natural hair journey, definitely go check that out, because you will see like all the different hair colors that I had and all the different hair textures and patterns that I had throughout the years. But focusing on just, you know, the color that I used to use. I used to get my hair colored at the hair salon. If the color faded, I used to just buy a box dye and throw it on top of that, because I'm over here like you, like I want you to see my color, like I'll do what I have to do later on. Basically saying I'll deal with the consequences later. So that really wasn't smart, and obviously I realized that, and that's when I started using less hair dye. I kind of just let it grow out, and this kind of connects back to the trimming part. I actually got a diva cut on my hair, which made me able to trim and shape my hair in a cute way, and at the same time just trimming off that color slowly. I do plan on getting my hair dyed at a natural hair salon. When I do, I plan on getting highlights just to keep it more on the safe side. So anything pertaining to color, just be really safe about it and be smart about it. So another thing that I really made sure to do was to moisturize my hair. Moisturizing can actually be hard, and it kind of ties into what I'm going to go into next. But to talk about moisturizing, you have to know what products are good for your hair. You know, you can watch all the YouTube tutorials that you want in the world. You can look up anything you want on Google. You can get other people's opinions all day, and that's really good, because I do the same thing. I'll go on YouTube, make a quick search, and see what products, you know, work for other people and try it out. But the part that makes you responsible for your own hair is trying it out and then taking the next step to deciding whether or not it's good for your hair. Now, if you try a product out and you're just using it because someone else is using it, but it's not really good for your hair, it's not complementing your curls, then, you know, it's not serving you any good. Moisturizing is very, very important for your hair, and if it's not getting the moisture that it needs, especially during times like this, like in the winter time, like if your hair isn't being moisturized how it needs to be, your curls aren't really gonna get better, you know? And with that being said, that really leads to the next thing that I made sure to do during this whole little transitioning phase of my hair, which is really knowing the porosity and density of your hair. Back then I had really, really low porosity, and it was like really bad. So one of my main goals while trying to get my curls to reach a certain, you know, level of thickness was to make sure I was using the right products. Like if you're just so lost that you don't know what kind of products to use, some brands will actually like just put it on the bottle. Like it'll say for low porosity hair. And that makes it really, really simple. That's really what I'm trying to get at here, is just to make sure that you know your hair, make sure that you know your curls and what you're using in it. So really guys, that is just the whole rundown, the insight of what I did to alter my curls. I also did a few no heat challenges that really, really helped with this. That's something that really, really helped me to get my curls back thick and, you know, just voluminous again, because my hair was just so flat and stringy, and I hated that. I know it's easy to get discouraged and stuff like that, so I'll make sure to also give you guys some insight on that. But as far as this video, that's pretty much it for how I altered my curl pattern. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful to you. Continue to ask questions. I love engaging with you guys, and I love to share, you know, what I know with you guys at any opportunity that I have. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video.